What's up, my bro? In the night, Dangerous Complicity by Eldo. Hell yeah, what's that smell like, bro? Not much, man. Chilling, chilling. How's your weekend? Greetings from Iceland. Nice. Greetings from the United States. Appreciate you tapping in. Um, so I review men's colognes on my channel. If that's your thing, you're into that, feel free to sub up. If not, no worries. Osmanthus rum and coconut. That sounds good. I mean, I'm not sure what osmanthus smells like, but rum and coconut. Man. Yeah, we'll go with Alabama snow cone. Oh, D Boogie's coming on. Hey, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's good?
Same stuff, man. Same stuff.
Yeah. I was over in Juan's live, and I was like, let me get out of here so I can go over and do mine. I got my patient in bed a little early, so I was able to hop on.
Well, yeah, it's nice when things work out like that.
What's up, Sonda? What's up, Joe? What's up, Wax? What up, Quill?
Yes. What is going on, everybody? What was your scent of the day or scent of the night?
I about to say Yeti and Christina over in Juan's Fat Boys channel, but they'll be over probably whenever.
Got you. Well, he's much bigger than me, so I can't be mad,
Like, oof, are we going on at a bad time?
Well, the
I ain't
games
care.
the games are isn't the game tonight too?
Oh yeah. I'm watching that now.
Got you. Well, it might get some traction. I mean, we only got one like, y'all. Come on now. Like up the stream for D Boogie. If not for me, for D Boogie. Gonna check out that Arsh.
Yummy. There are that
I don't know if it's your connection or mine. You're you're frozen, brother. I'm frozen. All right, so are we both frozen? Grim, you good? Quill's rage baiting. Damn it, Quill. D Boogie. I guess leave and come back in. Seen those riots in Los Angeles. I actually just heard about them on my live stream last night. Let's try this again.
How about now?
You're good now. All right.
I don't know what that was, but it didn't want us to be great.
Right. Yo, what's up, Diego? How you doing, brother?
It's good, Diego. Yo, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. Cause like I say, I never bought Art of the Universe. I never bought the Mason Azrar. I never bought any of those other blue talisman, dupes. And I only ever had just a sample of the original, probably about a year ago. And I was like, God, this is good. But I looked at that price and I was like, I don't know if it's that, if I like it that much where I'm gonna be wearing it that much to spend that much. So when they started making all these clones and everything, the first thing everybody said was the soapy, and I'm like, oof. But the consensus is with their Art of the Universe is that it's got a little bit, but it's not too. But that pair is what I was most interested in because I love that pair note. And then when you say the Jarathi Electric don't have the pair note, I'm like,
It's got a slight bit of pear, but if you want the pear, Art of Universe is way heavier on that pear.
yeah. But I also picked up Neve's two fragrances, that Platine Blanc, the one that's supposed to smell like a mojito,
Got you.
and I got the Ex Zandal, just because it's a vanilla fragrance, and I can't have too many of those.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one myself. Just bought Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Musk. Yeah, that's gonna have to be in the collection. I still got to get Seraphim Red.
Bosphorus Pearl from Algabra. I heard somebody else talk about an Algabra fragrance today. Who was it that said, oh yeah, Stone Cologne did a review on his live. He was sampling an Algabra fragrance.
I I tried to get to Dillard's before they closed. I forgot they closed at 6 today. I was walking my dog. It was 5:20. So I had Stone Cologne's live stream on. I was trying to stay tapped in, and then it's like, oh damn, they close at 6 today, and it's like a good 35 minutes away. So I got back and had 25 minutes to get there.
Right.
I was gonna make it in my car. I mean, I was still gonna make it, but I was like, you know what? If I go up in there, I know I'm definitely buying something retail because my lady works over there on Sundays. So, she would have said, "You want some samples of some mind games?" And I would have been like, "Absolutely." And I'm gonna buy this Invictus Victory Absolute. I was gonna
Right.
cop that. So it's probably a good thing that I was running late.
Yo, what's good, Jason? Good to see you again. He was over in Stones live earlier.
Oh yeah. What's cracking? Went
Hey,
with Oh, you already talked about that. Pretty sure after it macerates, age, Tarothi Electric will get more like Blue Talisman.
I hope so. I hope so, Joel, because I don't want to be disappointed. But Tarathi Blue was really good. Tarathi Brown was actually very underrated. I mean, I actually really like Tarathi Brown, so I'm hoping this one, holds up. Hey, Wax, you wearing Platinum Mega Wish? You know that's the fragrance that started me in 1993. That's the fragrance I've been wearing since 19. That's my favorite fragrance of all time. Period. Point blank. Hard stop.
Need to get my nose on Platinum Eagle East.
Yes, it's my favorite fougere. You know what I mean? You got to like. I'm not a huge fougere, but that one does it. It's something about that one. It's just special.
Yeah, I've never heard a bad thing about Platinum Eagle East. I think that should be my sign. Plus, with y'all hyping it, I mean, I trust your all's noses. Like, I feel like a lot of us, our noses align pretty well. So if you say it's a
It's
go,
one
it's
of
a
the
go.
it's one of the ones. It's like I wish they would have made. They never made a EDP or a parfum or an elixir, and that was one of the ones I was like, please, please, because that's my only qualm is that now that I'm into those beast mode frags, the platinum egoist is not as performing, but that scent is just I just can't get enough of it. I'll overspray that all day long if I have to.
Heck yeah. Oh, shit.
Hey Jeff, yeah, I saw that new Vulcan. The pink one is supposed to be a
Pink Boa.
pink boa. Yeah, the Humbert Lucas God of everybody says it. Well, Neeb said it smelled like God of Fire and strawberry.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man.
yeah. Neeb said it smells like God of Fire with an added strawberry note to
Hold on. Let me grab my notebook, man. We're going to write this one down.
it. Yeah, I was like, that's what I said. I was like, damn. Yeah, yeah. He was over in Dubai, and him and his dude were over there smelling, and the dude was like, "Yo, I thought this was gonna be, too feminine because of the pink bottle." He was like, "But it is not." I'm like, stop trying to take all my damn money."
Right.
Oh,
So, do you remember the name of that one? I'm sure I can find it, but
man, I don't even know about this. It's the Vulcan in the pink bottle. That's all.
you know what? I did not buy a fragrance today. I mean, yes, I bought four since Friday,
What up, Gator?
but I'm gonna add that if I can find that after the live. I'm a cop that.
It's called Vulcan Bay. Gator, you say it's called Vulcan Bay?
Bay, like BAE, like your bay. What's up, big cat?
Yeah, strawberry lemonade, pink lemonade. Yeah, he's in a little. I was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna look for that after the live, man.
yeah, I about to say as soon as I started talking about that, wifey was like, "Huh, strawberry? Huh? Can
Right.
That's when she starts out. We might have to get that one. Oh, we do, huh? Uh huh.
Uh, we means I need you to get that so I can borrow the bottle.
Well, that's pretty much what the Exondal. I'm pretty much getting it to review it, but I don't plan to see it after that because she's already like salivating at the bit, waiting to smell it. And I'm hoping it's the patchouli is too dirty for her, and she's like, ew, I don't like that. I'm hoping she don't like it.
Right. Let's see. Let me write this down.
Gator says, pink boa is fire. He says pink lemonade with a little booziness.
That sounds good.
Let me find out, Stephanie Umberla. Oh, now, hey, Quill. Now, Vulcan Sable, that thing is. I'm counting down the days till October through December, so I can.
Yeah. Because of you, I'm getting Vulcan Sable. That's for sure.
That thing crazy. It might not be the closest. It might not be a complete one-to-one to Sandance, but what it is, man, is so good. I mean, even if I had never ever smelled Sandance, I would still say that Vulcan Sable is fire.
Well, if I like that, I'll have to cop Sandance. I like the Stephen Humbert Lucas bottles anyway.
Yeah, well, the Sandance is definitely a little darker, a little deeper, whereas the Sable is a little more sweeter on top. It's a little sweeter, more caramelic, but
Well, I definitely love my sweet fragrances. So Wax said the girls from Latino roasted me because they don't like the very masculine frags I got, like Lapidus Porum. They said I'm the reason they hid the tester of Gucci Guilty Absolute from people.
oh yeah, I know Gator. This mofo wasn't playing, boy. He went to sleep. He sleep already.
That's crazy. Wish I could fall asleep like that. You wore Vulcan Sable yesterday at your job. I guess Vulcan is just all Stephen Humbert Lucas clones.
That's what I see. I see that so far. If that's the case, I'm down. I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna do Mortal Skin and Venom Incarnate next.
They do. I'm getting the whole line.
Right.
So Vulcan Fuse should be in on Thursday, I believe.
Where'd you get yours from?
Oh shoot. I got it in the shop app. It was some weird store that I've never used, but since it's the shop app, it's
Right.
safe. It's like
Yeah,
AANU or something.
I got to get another one because my son took it and he took it with him. He was going out on a date and he broke my bottle and
Oh,
didn't want to tell me he broke my bottle until I was looking for my Vulcan my Vulcan Foy the other day. Not Vulcan say, but my Vulcan Foy. I was looking for it the other day, and I was like, I'm going to wear that. And I went looking for it, and I couldn't find it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you." Uh huh.
you weren't
Oh
gonna
yeah.
tell me till I was looking for it, huh?
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you, I know it went up in price for a while, but I think I got it for like 50. So it's kind of back down. So now would be the time. But I know you got the wedding. By the way, congratulations in advance, man. I'm super excited for you. Everybody, if you don't know, D Boogie will be getting married to the love of his life this Friday coming up, right? Congratulations, brother. Let's see. I hope I get paid tomorrow so I can quit this job. What? You just got that job.
Gator said he heard they were doing a Venom Incarnate next. He saw a black bottle on a pic somewhere.
Ooh.
Let me find out they're gonna make that one a black bottle too.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
got that. Oh, that's gonna be right.
So
Hey,
you have
appreciate it, Wax. Thank you, Joe. Yo, I did this video a couple of months ago for this fragrance that came out by Fragrance By. They did this blind, the FOMO brand, and it was two fragrances from the FOMO brand,
uh-huh.
and I bought the two, and I did not like them at all. Well, the ladies one was actually not bad, but it was a female fragrance. It was not unisex. It was a little too feminine for me, but it still wasn't bad. But the men's fragrance, it smelled like a medicine cabinet.
Was that the envy of FOMO or whatever?
Yeah, yeah, the Frag Lovers tea. Yeah, the
Mm.
Frag Lovers tea, and it smelled like a medicine cabinet. Well, I had been seeing people, and Cuba just did a video for it yesterday, maybe day before yesterday, where he got a bunch of fragrances from Fragrance By, and he reviewed it, and he started talking about that it is supposed to be a clone of Gucci Pour On 2, and I'm like, no, the hell it ain't. So he started talking about how it smelled, and I said, man, maybe my bottle's broken. So I went, and got that bad boy, and when I tell you, this motor scooter is Gucci pour on two. Hard stop. No question. They did a good job of getting that tea and those florals down with this.
Just had to macerate, huh?
Ridiculous. I'm talking about night and day, my guy. Night and day. It was so bad. It was like a medicine cabinet. It was so medicinal, so harsh. I was like, oh, and even on the dry down, it was still like a absinthe kind of. I just couldn't get past it, and I was like, man, I can't do it. So I went and sprayed it in the air today. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the same thing I smelled a couple of months ago. But I'm 6.5 hours in, and it's still going strong on skin. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm not mad at that at all. If you like that old school Gucci pour on two, the old school one, it it definitely it definitely gets it. I was very impressed, but like I said, I don't know whether or not the ones now have already sat long enough to where they're good, off gate. 'Cause like I said, he got his unboxed it, sprayed it, and he was like, wow.
Hmm.
But that one right there, yeah, I just did not. But now I'm dead serious. That was I literally was this had been sitting. It was still in the box. I hadn't touched it. I was like, man, I don't know what to do with that. I don't even want to give that to nobody. Oh, but now, yeah, yeah. Wax Gary's Den was special, especially after that one sat. And I should have known. But Gary's Den smelled like, it smelled like the deal. It just wasn't strong. It just performed better, once I let it sit. This did not smell like Gucci Pour On 2.
Shoot, I'm hoping my nitro red macerates into something that's tolerable, but
Right?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Once they mature, they turn into monsters. Lots of fragrances that time to macerate, or for yourself to get used to it, aka kicks. Didn't think my RDZ perfumes El Coqui was good. Now he's changing his mind. I can see that.
Yeah, wax. I got yeah, I told you I'm at about 6.5 hours and it's still holding up pretty well. And wax. No, she was born here. She was born in Pittsburgh. She's second generation. Her great grandmother was one of her great grandmothers was Irish and the other one was Romanian. So she's two generations removed, but she's from Pittsburgh.
Say you fell down the stairs today. Did you like tuck and roll, or did you like straight fall and like really mess yourself up? Nah, D Boogie's at work, man. He's got to check on his patients from time to time. You got to watch as a respiratory therapist. I'm telling you, got to watch for the breathing, watch for the chest rise. If that chest is rising and he ain't moving, he's looking at the patient or the screen.
Exactly. That's why I'm making sure. But this dude should be he should be smooth sailing. I shouldn't have too much to worry about with him. Hopefully.
So you still cleaning the crib? Imagine the supervisor catch him. Nah, his supervisor is cool
I
with
am the
it.
supervisor.
Oh, you that's right. I'll run shit here.
I was about to say I am the but when it comes to the sleep techs, we don't have I mean I'm lead tech. I'm the second longest tenured person here, so and I don't have no supervisor.
That's right. Opinions on gray flannel.
I still love it. I still love it. I mean it's definitely dated, but it's about that smell. It's something about that. I just love it. I mean, I still do. I rarely ever wear it, but I got the little Jeffrey Bean bottle, and I'll still, just because it just makes me. My dad used to wear it, so it just kind of will always hold classic. Yeah, I know Diego. It's not
Yeah.
something I would wear, but for it. So it's like it always remind me of him. So I just kind of, I mean, he's still with me, but I still, it's what he wore back then and when he was really into fragrances. And he's the one that got me into, smelling like this. But um the now, now he doesn't hardly wear anything, which is weird to me. a wax, wear it and let me know how that works out for you. Because it definitely is an old man fragrance. It definitely is not something you're gonna wear, and the women, even the cougars, are gonna be like, "Ooh, come here, let me smell you."
Wax, I'm telling you like this, man. The fact that you wear some of the wildest fragrances and the complete inappropriate situations, you need to get like a hidden button camera or something. And you need to get these reactions. And you need one behind you too, so you can see the face they make after you've passed. And you need to put that on your channel.
Wax over here smelling like Vlad's castle.
Oh my God. It makes me think of that Nosferatu and that damn poltergeist. Mm-mm.
Joel said he really hated any fragrances, but no. uh, what up, Yeti?
Yeah, what's going on, King Yeti? He wears ultra mount hot weather. Nah, he wears some thick ass like leather and oud and hot weather. And I think he's team overspray or whatever
Hey,
Koyum is.
hey, King, I haven't tried summer mink yet. I I don't know. I don't know. I was at Ulta the other day and I started to get it. It's not really expensive, but I just don't know. I definitely it wasn't bad. I mean, I sprayed it on my hand and everything. Had pretty decent performance, but I just wasn't. I just wasn't like moved by it.
Say gray flannel smells like a wet wolf pup. I'll take y'all's
King,
word
no,
on that.
no.
It will not be in my collection.
They label summer mink as as more feminine, but I mean it's a Drake fragrance, so it's gonna be a lot of dudes that's gonna rock that. Yeah, yeah, Gator. It's not bad. It just didn't blow my socks off. It just hey Wax. I still love those Jock Bogarts. I just wish they lasted longer. I swear I wish they lasted longer. If I can get I only get 4 5 hours out of them.
I think I have Phantom Elixir. I've not tried the Intense. Say gray flannel was good. Y'all hating on the old man and me? I'm definitely older than you, brother.
Wax said we hating on the old man, and I mean, if you like it, I love it, my guy.
Right? Yeah. Do your thing, man. If you trying to scare all the women away and that's your goal, bro, rock it.
I just Yeti. I just can't. Like they got very good projection in the beginning. Sillage is crazy. Like you walk through and it's like soot bubble. But I don't know whether or not I go nose blind. But I mean, I don't really go nose blind anything but saffron. You know what I mean? Most of the time. But that I just can't. I love the scents, all of them. The midnight, the silver intense. They're great, 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 great. Underrated, so underrated. But I just wish I got 10, 15 hours wax. See, novice, I can't get 8 hours off the silver. I wish I did. I get about 5 to 6.
That's that grape soda one. Or am I tripping on a grape soda?
What?
The silver.
Yeah.
That's a grape soda.
But like I say, I love them. Oh, most definitely, Joel. Most definitely. My age is just a number. Yeah, grape soda with some apple. Yep. And not just grape soda. Welch's grape soda.
Have you tried the grape burst from Kevin?
No, not yet. But it's on my list of ones to get from him. Like I said, the only one I did was the Alabama snow cone, but that was like I said, that one was old. That one was cool. But I want to check out that great burst. Birdie Bird, who's that old kid on the screen. Well, thanks for
Hey,
calling me a kid.
yeah, Bird, I'm cutting you some slack because you do keep coming back, bro. But you start trolling and be disrespectful. D Boogie is my guy. We don't say old as if we're trying to insult anybody. You added kid, so that kind of balances it out, man. But that's my guy. He's a guest on my channel, so show some respect, or I'll show you the door.
Damn, Wax, how old are you, my guy? How old are you, my guy? You talking about you were saving up to order Koros. This dude talking about ordering Koros, another fragrance from the 70s and 80s.
Wax is younger than I am, man.
Yo, Wax love them fragrances that just yeah. Wax definitely likes those fragrances that nobody else wears anymore. He definitely gonna command attention when he walk into a room. Period.
If it's good or bad, he don't care.
Yo, what's up, B?
And what's up, FLCL boy? What's happening? Scent topic of the night is anything and everything. Damn, I thought that said I heard silver scent pure smells like potatoes. Smells like Polo Sport. Tripping.
Amber Sultan. Let me see. Amber Sultan.
Yo, what's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? Wax is a psychopath. He sure is, man.
Oh, the Serge Lutens. Oh
Y'all don't
yeah,
make fun of me. I'm blind, man. I'm blind. Leave me alone.
Diego. Yeah, Antaeus and Coral Mandel. I like Coral Mandel. Coral Mandel is mine, but Antaeus is definitely that definitely is not for that's a grown man. That's a grown man fragrance right there for real. Grown man, grown man. I'm talking about woods, oak moss, and almost dude. When I tell you, it's like a greasy, oily castoreum.
Mm, y'all might be able to keep that one.
Look, that's one that Wax would run out and just grab, but it, it's uh it's definitely not for the faint of heart, but it's something about it that it's like I can see the appeal to it, but I like Coromandel better.
I was gonna say when I think of Castorium, I think of the video when I did Absolute Aphrodisiac, and I had to look up Castorium. So when you say like some greasy oily Castorium, I think of greasy beaver ass. I feel like that's a no.
Right, like sometimes you get that castoreum, that civet, and it's like a dry manure like smell. No, this is like booty hole. This is like wet booty hole, dude.
Yeah, we gonna stay far away from that.
Yo, Dark, Christine, what's good?
Yeah, what's happening, Christine?
Old school, old school. Yeah. there was a Nicole Miller fragrance I used to rock in the early '90s, way back in the day. Um, but I haven't seen anything from them in a while. It's been a long. You talking about you took me back with that one.
So Wax said he's going to be 27 in December. Ode booty hole in 10th. Yep. That's not for no Grim G. What y'all think about Creed Viking? That shit nice. Oh, who was I talking to? Was that was D Boogie, right? That was you earlier talking about Creed Viking at CVS.
At CBS, yo, that was some crazy business, yo. Um, that little sale, like I saw it on one of those Facebook groups that I sent you an invite to, and they were talking.
Uh,
They keep showing their receipts from going to CVS, and I was like, man, stop playing. So I went in there and I saw that they had a lot of the ones on sale, but the ones that were already on sale, they weren't the prices they were paying for them. So I was like, man, somebody's trolling. Somebody's trolling. So I asked the girl behind the counter, and she says, "No, this is all you got to do." And she showed me. I signed up for the app, and then you just keep spamming the coupon to your email. You just log into the app and send yourself the coupon as many times as it'll let you. And then when you go to get the fragrance, you pull up all the coupons, and they'll scan every one of them. They're stackable.
what the hell, man? Enough people find out about that, they're going to put an end to that shit.
Well, that's why I went and did it.
I'm gonna have to go to CVS when I'm off. I'll be off on Thursday. I'm gonna go to CVS after I check out these machines. If they got
Mhm.
fragrances,
All
it's on.
just download the app. Register your phone number to it, your email or whatever have you, and then it'll be like a coupon, whatever the flash coupon is. It'll be like 10% off, 15% off, whatever percent off. Just keep clicking them. Come out of the app, close the app up, come back into it, click the coupon, click the coupon. Keep doing it until it won't let you do it anymore.
Man, yeah, y'all don't be doing this shit so I can check out CVS. Don't be telling your friends. We don't need everybody to know. Only the people in this live stream. All right, because they'll
Yeah,
they'll put an end to that. They
because when
find
I
out
saw
they're losing creeds for
it,
$30.
31.47, I was like, man. But when I saw that they had Jazz Club and they also had another Mason Margiela. It wasn't by the fireplace. It was another one by them that I didn't. But I got that Jazz Club, and like I said, I only paid $11.27 or $11.47 or something like that after all the discounts. I was like, score.
Facts. I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta. You said, "Hey, Grim D Boogie, gotta try Hyrax." I want to see that
Hey,
reaction. Hell nah.
Hey, now, Brian, what I'm going to do is after the wedding, I'm going to pick up the discovery set from. I'm going to create a discovery set from zoologists, but I'm gonna pick up all the worst scents from them.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. You all saw me damn near throw up on Poltergeist, and it's not stinky. It's just strong and kind of bad. Man, you don't want to see me smell some Hyrax. You're gonna see projectile vomiting, bro. It will probably take the phone right off the stand. You'll shower and come back. All right, bird.
Club for $11 and some cents, but they had Creed Viking, also, and they had a bunch of other like ladies fragrances, and they had another Mason Margiela, but they didn't have many, in the one. I live in a little town, but they had Creed Viking, and if I would have got that, it would have been $31.27. But I ended up getting the Jazz Club, like I said, for $11. I actually might go back this week because, like I said, I live in a small place, and I doubt anybody has gotten that yet. Has picked up that Creed Viking, and I don't hate on Viking. It's not bad. I'm like I actually like Viking better than Aventus.
Really?
Yes, but I'm just not an Aventus fan. You know what I mean? I'm just not an Aventus. That's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite.
Got you. I know Brian did a clone of Viking, I believe, and he said he was feeling it.
Yeah, I actually like that. It's got enough masculinity to it without smelling like too old man, too dated. I actually and wifey don't really care for Creed, but that's the only that's her favorite of the Creed is the Viking. She don't like Aventus. She don't like Centaurus. She don't like none of the other ones I've tried.
You no Virgin Island water?
Oh well, of course. Well, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was
well,
gonna say, man, I got that one on the way. I'm ready to have that.
yeah. Virgin Island, but I don't. Virgin Island water is like even though that's Creed, I almost don't even consider it as Creed because I really like that one so much, and it's just so different. Um, I really like Silver Mountain water. I mean, a lot of people hate on that one a lot. This and that. I actually really like Silver Mountain water. That's probably my favorite of the Creed line outside of Virgin Island water.
Gotcha. I'm about to give Silver Mountain water a chance. I got an 8 ml and I've not rocked it yet.
Oh, Brian, you know I will. You know I will. I can't wait for you to. I can't wait for you to drop it. I'm proud of you, my guy. But I got a in the actual Silver Mountain water, the formulation, the one I got it about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Um, because I had gotten uh the Rasasi Wissam Day, and and they had said that that was a good interpretation of it. And I got the Wissam Day, but it was lacking the tea, so that's why I went ahead and got the Silver Mountain water, and the tea in that was really nice green tea note in that, really nice. I that's the one thing about it that I do like, as opposed to most of the clones. Same thing. I don't know what it is with the tea note and clones, how people just cannot recreate a tea note. I mean, you would think that something as prevalent as tea is on the planet, it shouldn't be hard to recreate a tea note.
I hear that's the same issue with imagination and the
Imagination. Yeah,
clones.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If Aqua Dubai had a tea note, it would be, but it's got the citrus, it's got the soapiness, it's got all the stuff, but it's that tea note. That's the only thing that I even like about them. If it without the tea note, I don't even like imagination.
Say Silver Mountain water OG don't last 3 hours. Club de Nuit Sillage lasts 8 to 10. Does it have the T note that he's talking about?
I've heard the Sillage. I heard that the Sillage was the Club de Nuit Sillage was good. I have the Milestone, which is much better than Millesime Imperial.
Really?
Are much better than Imperial. Oh my God, yeah. Club de Nuit Milestone.
That's the watermelon.
Eight, yeah, 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours. I get out of that easy, easy, no question.
Hmm. I'm gonna add that
But
to
when
the
it comes
list
to that
too.
cheese, something about it. It's something about it. But I was looking at the sillage because I like that inky metallic. I really that's a note that I really do get into, that inky metallic, and some people don't like it, but that's why I like Ganymede. That's why I like that that's why I like the Silver Mountain water. Because it's got that inky metallic kind of feel to it, and I actually like that.
Let's see. Sinatra used to wear Boys de Portugal. Naomi Goodsir or do Sorrel. Smells like Nishane Fan Your Flames. That sounds like it's not like a cheap clone though. It just sounds like it's gonna be more expensive because it sounds French.
Let's see. Do you
I got that Lalique Pour Homme Boys de Portugal clone. So good. Boys de Portugal. Such a gentlemanly scent. Old gentlemanly.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I'm
that's
getting for.
definitely. Oh yeah, it's about $215 for the Or Du Sorel by Naomi Goodsir. But it says it's got an almost gooey, intoxicating sweetness of a cigar soaked in rum with hints of candied fruit and honey at the edges.
That that sounds good, man. Damn it, that sounds good.
So I'm looking now and I see Lucky Scent does have some samples. I have to check with I'll check with Jess to see if Jess has it, because if she has it, I'll get her to decant me some.
Yeah, do they? So I haven't really been on Facebook. Do they have like
She's got a PDF list that she'll send you.
okay,
Yeah,
that'll
yeah, yeah,
work.
yeah. She's got a whole PDF list of alphabetically from A to Z of every niche house, every fragrance they carry, and whether it comes in 5, 10, 15, whatever. It break it all down for you.
Okay. Good looking out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because Vince just got that speechless the other day, and I was like, "Damn it, you got it before me!" But I cannot woo woo. I wasn't gonna get it because, like I said, I'm like, man, I wasn't gonna get nothing. But now I got the Tarafi, the two aromatic fragrances. I got the new Caribbean Swamp Water, and I got the Speechless coming.
Caribbean swamp water. I'm ready for it. See, I got milestone for myself, 8 to 10 hours. Like D Boogie said. Hell yeah. Sillage does have T note, but I love the metallic note in Sillage. Say yo, D Boogie, I like your shades. Those are glasses, brother.
I was about to say, if the sun was shining, they would turn into shades. But right now, they're just glasses. Christine, what in the world? Y'all always keep some crazy stuff going on over there in LA. You need to come on over to the East Coast. You be safe over there. Who was it that said something about that? Joel. Hey Joel, what's the performance on that Naomi Good Sir? Because I really, really, really am feeling the way that looks. I'm reading the reviews and some of the stuff about it now, and it really looks nice. I love a. I'm a sucker for a good honey fragrance. You know that tobacco honey by Guerlain is a 15 out of 10, and the Aurum is. I mean, like between Aurum and tobacco honey, that's probably 1A and 1B as far as honey fragrances goes.
And yes, I agree with D Boogie, Christine, and Diego. Y'all need to get the hell out of California. If it ain't one thing, it's another over there. Fragrance dude said that bull's blood smell like barnyard. Yeah, Grim don't need none of that. Hell no. Bro, I grew up in I graduated from Ross High School. We had a pig farm across the street. I'm good. I remember the days. It's hot. We have no AC. Let's open the windows in the lunchroom. Like smelling that pig shit coming through the lunchroom windows during lunch. Come on, man.
Diego, click the instant coupon. It'll be like an instant coupon or a flash sale or a quick coupon. It'll be like a little in the tab. You'll see like for instant coupon or instant sale, or look for where it says coupons and look for the one. It'll just say 15% off, 10% off. Just click it. Close the app out. Come back in. Open that back up, the coupon section, and click the one, not the one that has a specific like 15% off of blah blah blah, but it'll just be a general 15% off or 20% off or whatever percent off coupon. Stack them. Christine, I'm going to be wearing a Justin over at Olfactory Outlaws created me a combination of scents, and it's going to be Floraikus When in Paris, Joe Malone's Ginger Biscuit, Zoologist Rabbit, and one other one I can't recall off the top of my head, but it's it's those combination together, and they smell amazing. Hello, Edith. I'm D Boogie from Taste and Scents with D Boogie. I am also a fragrance content creator.
Yeah, what's happening, Edith? So Saunders said he's glad he got out of California. Yes, too crazy. Oh, spam the chat. W,
Hey,
last work.
hey, Wax.
Appreciate you, brother, again with the donation. Very cool, man. Very cool. Appreciate you, brother. Say D Boogie, try mango do Tolatet Extreme. Never heard of it. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Hey, bro, nobody ever has to donate, and you all have been running up the donations on my little channel. I can't thank you enough, man. Y'all don't have to donate at all. So the fact you donated anything is I appreciate you. So who's the handsome man in black? Talking about this ugly mug right here. I'm Grim G, small time fragrance reviewer, trying to get on D Boogie's level.
No, Mister 1,000 subscribers already monetized. I'm still a small fish in a pond.
Say try cucumber extreme. I think you're just making shit up now, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I just typed in whatever that was he put, and nothing came up.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Hmm. Damn, Joel, you gonna make me spend because I might have to get. I definitely. I'm gonna have to get my nose on at least a decant of that.
Well, I'll wait for your review on that, and then you probably gonna have me spending the money too.
Yeah, like I say, if Jess tell me she got it, I'll definitely be getting it. I'll definitely.
When CVS only has designer, man, y'all. I did not know CVS carried fragrances. Period. Where the hell have I been? Watch me go in there, and they're gonna be stocked up better than my A&R perfumes or something.
Look, I was shocked too because I mean I knew like Walgreens had fragrances, but it was usually like Azaro and you know what I mean stuff like that most of the times. And
Walgreens has fragrances.
Mhm.
Man, I got a Walgreens on the corner near me. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
gotta stop holding out on me.
they sell like Halston and Jovan and like I say they'll have Azaro and the Chrome and all those. Every once in a while they'll have a Polo in there and sometime. But
I might go grab a Chrome or something. I don't have. I only have Azaro wanted fragrances.
Diego, no, I've had a CVS account for well over 10 years. I just went in there, clicked it. Now, like me and Graham were talking about, it's been going on for about. I've seen people posting it for about a week now, so they may have gotten wise to it.
They're gonna wait till the day. They're gonna wait till Thursday morning because I'll be off Thursday. I'm gonna go in there and try that. They're like, "Oh no, we don't do that anymore. We just stopped right before you walked in."
Yeah, I was like, man, but I would be very, very, very upset because I'm like, because like I said, I think about it now, and I'm like, man, I should have just got that Viking just because. I mean, it was $30. I should have just got it. Yeah, I could have taken that and turn around. I could have turned around even if I didn't want it and resold it.
Right, yeah, for sure. Say blind by Joel strikes again. Do you like root beer? Nah, I like Diet A&W with the trolling, bro. Say I have a CVS perfume video, Grim. All right, I'm gonna check it out. D Boogie does have to be with a new account. Walgreens, all the drugstores, every single drugstore I've ever been into, and I've not once looked for colognes. Grim, I went there months ago, and I saw it when I walked in. Grim, you're late. Yeah, man. I'm upset with y'all for not telling me sooner. Y'all know I'm blind, man. I'm blind. They also have that cigar perfume. Oh, the Cuba. I want to pick up Ajmal Verde, supposed to be clone of Tom Ford and Noir Anthracite. Was that one of them funky ones, man? You want to make me smell like I'm 90 and lost my walker? Is Christine your wife? What?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right, brother. So yes, how did you know? That's what I'm wondering. I just want to know who my competition is. Shit. Nah, Grim ain't dating, man. Grim's good. A CVS app doesn't have anything like that. Just look, they found out and took it off.
Yeah, I was looking just now, and I don't see the. I don't even see the tab anymore. Yeah, I
Damn
don't even
it,
see the
man.
tab. Yeah, I don't even see. I just
Uh,
came from it, and I was like, I don't even see the tab anymore. I'm like, damn, that is fucked up.
yeah, you knew that wasn't gonna last long.
Yeah, but like I said, I posted about it all week long, and I knew I should have. Like I said, when I first saw it, like Tuesday of last week, I should have jumped on it then. But like I said, I thought they were just trolling
Right,
until I started seeing other people do it, and then when I saw people that I know, and then when Jerry posted it, I was like, wait a minute. So I asked him, and asked him because he's the one that told me how to do it. When I saw him post, I was like, okay, this has got to be real because that's my dude.
right.
Because he
Good to see
got
you, man. Sin of the day was Valentino, born in Roma, extra dose. Okay, I see you coming in with the new stuff. What's going on? Omar, Vulcan, Sable kind of has a cocoa note to it or chocolate. Still depressed. Why are you depressed, Paul Bunyan? They patched it. Damn. Y'all trying to scam CVS? I mean, I guess kind of, but it's you know, it's working the system because as much money as they make on pharmaceuticals, Walmart has good perfumes too. Now I've seen them at Walmart. They're definitely priced way too high. Unless you go on a website, and the website there's too many scammers. Vulcan Sable, yeah, I figure, brother. That new YSLY Lay Parfum formulation honestly smells like urinal cakes. Mhm. I'm not a fan of YSLY anything. I don't even really care for that YSL myself.
Yeah, that the YSL EDP that like I got for Car Black when it first came out, and the EDP, and everybody was talking about how, oh my God, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I mean, it was okay, but like I said, it just didn't blow me away. I mean, it smelled like designer generic. And that's when I realized that I was definitely more of a niche man.
For sure. And I think my issue with YSLY was just a skin chemistry thing. So since that, I've had no interest in trying a clone or any variation. Oh, man. YSLY EDP is better than Leighton? That's crazy talk.
uh, hold on, please.
But at the end of the day, brother, if as long as you feel like that, bro, that's a W for you because you can rock the shit out of that for way cheaper. Say, Graham D. Boogie, how do you feel about YSL Tuxedo DNA? I only have the clone suits, and I like it. I'm gonna have to get the OG after smelling the clone.
I've got Tuxedo and about four different clones of it. And I like every version. I like the actual. I love the OG. Nothing. I mean, it's one of the ones you can't beat the OG. But I actually like every version of it that I have for different reasons. Like some of them are a little heavier on the patchouli and rose. Like one of them is more heavy on the patchouli and rose. One of them has got more vanilla. You know what I mean? But on a whole, I love that tuxedo. That is definitely one of my favorites from the YSL line. Period. That and Baby Cat are my favorites from them anyway.
Yeah, I need to add Tuxedo to the list.
Because the and actually the best clone of it that I found yet came from that house that I reviewed the other day, Biza, BYZA. It's called Manifold. It's 93, 90. It's right there. I mean, it's got everything. It's got the vanilla, the rose. It's not too heavy on anything. It's the closest to the actual one that I have. If I that would be the one that I would use to replace it. But Fragrance World just dropped one called Igua, and Jamar from Vegas Sense just did a video on it, and he said that it's. I mean, he was like him and Vince were like, they were spot on, and I was like, I definitely want to check that out. If both of them say it's spot on.
For sure. Say, my Cheap Thrill Discovery set was shipped out today. I got Naxos, Afternoon Swim, Aventus Absolute, Lafayette Street, Greenwich Village, and Tuxedo. Let me know your thoughts, man. So, all right, I'm gonna say this right now. I know two people in here do not get along with each other, which is why I'm not reading any of that. If y'all got a problem with anybody in the chat, just block them from yourself. I mean, I don't do drama, but these are both supporters of my channel, so I can't really say anything to anyone, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what the issue was in the past, but I'm just trying to keep the peace. If y'all don't like what anyone's saying, block them for yourself unless they disrespect like like I said, I know that there was something that happened in the past. I don't know what it was, so I can't speak on it. But if they're being cool with me and, who's in the stream, I don't want to support the drama, but I also don't want to go after anybody who's supporting my channel either. So I mean, I don't know how to handle all that, but
The toxicity of our city, of our cities. Nope.
yeah, sorry, I'm scrolling through. All right, Bull's blood, blood bulls, big buff, black bulls. What the hell are we talking about? I know Bull's blood was apparently some funky scent, but silence is loud. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I was trying to scroll through without bringing any drama to the surface. I can't wait till Diddy gets released. Been missing those Diddy parties.
I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people. A lot of people on the download been missing them.
I did see a skit today where they're like Diddy getting paroled in 2048, and he's like, "Oh nah, I'm cool. I can do what I want up in here," and everybody's like, "No, you gotta go, man." And he's like, "No, y'all are locked in here with me."
Right. That's what I'm like, people are like, yo, did he lock them? I'm like, yeah, okay, but I'm sure when the lights go out, people be scared.
Right, right. See, wax suits only 15. Can't speak on how close it gets though. Yeah, I've never smelled the OG. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of suits when I first sprayed it, but someone asked me about it in a stream not too long ago. I sprayed it, and I was just like, "Damn, yeah, this is good."
Yeah, that was my biggest problem with suits and with the tux. They just took forever to get there. But like I said, that manifold was really good. The one by Parvin Perfumery is good. The Dua one is good, but just like a Dua fragrance, you got to let that one sit. Whatever. But like I said, that Igwa, I really, really, really want to get my nose on that one because, like I said, if Jamar and Vince are like, "Yo, this one is good," like,
Oh yeah. Now I've not seen Jamar, but I definitely check out Vince's channel. So I trust his nose as well. Yo, what's up, Tim? How you doing, brother? Educated
"Yo, what's
Dave.
good, Tim? Timmy."
That's right, Timmy. Anyone got experience with mango skin? I do not. You know they pay me in food stamps, man. I can't afford no mango skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to. I definitely want to. That's Wilhelm, right? Wilhelm fragrances.
Yes.
Wilhelm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I want to try that mango skin by Wilhelm. They've got another. They got a couple of them. I want to. I want to try, but those prices for them little bottles, man, it's crazy. Cause them little flat bottles, I'm like, man, stop.
Right. Said Tim, I seen some kid today, bro, looked like a grown man. I thought he was a dwarf. He probably was. I mean, did he have a beard and look like he was 5 years old? They say mango skin is very feminine, though. I mean, I'd imagine it has to be heavy on the mango.
Yeah,
You say, yeah, he
they
had a
say it's
beard, then yes.
well, I mean, from the descriptions, they say it's a creamy mango. So I'm wondering, I mean, I'm kind of wondering about that. So I don't know whether or not that is what, it's got it's kind of powdery from what I see, I don't know. But like I say, a lot of the fragrances are slated as being female fragrances, and I rock the hell out of them. I mean, because if I had $1 of every time I wore BR 540 when it came out, until I found out that was Drake's signature fragrance. I haven't worn it since. Back in the day when he was like, "Yeah, I wear Baccarat Rouge 540." I'm like, "Oh no, never mind. You will not wear this anymore."
Tim said, pick him up like Tyson did. Um, that's probably some kind of charge, man. You can't just be picking people up, even if they are small enough to fit in your pocket.
Hey, dwarf tossing should be an Olympic sport.
But until it is, it's illegal, I'm sure. You
Let's
say,
say
I have Wilhelm Faces of Francis. It's 100 ml, worth every penny. I've heard you talk about that one before. What the hell are you talking about? This bull likes it creamy. Man, what? I must have missed something in the chat.
right. I was looking back. I'm like, let me go back.
Right.
Mhm. I don't know. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Shit, my pants. What? Did I miss something? What the hell was I? Was I
Right.
asleep?
Right. Man. See, I found a clone of Mango Skin, got a fire called Adyen Mango Musk. Is Mango Skin that close to God of Fire?
Yo, what's up, Randy?
Hey, what's happening, Randy? See Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah, I saw that video of Mike Tyson. He thought it was a little kid. He thought dude was a little kid, but he was a dwarf. He picked him up and was playing with him and shit. Grown ass man. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was Mike Tyson, though. I mean, what the dude gonna do? Be like,
Right. Hey, Christine, doing well. I went out looking for the allure you were talking about the other day. They didn't have it. Mango Skin and Got a Fire, two very different mango fragrances. I thought so. You say you watched all the Naked Gun movies, one after the other, so good. You never seen them before today? Or like recently? Damn, how far behind am I in this chat? Oh, not that far. All right.
Gritty's got a fragrance called Mango Oud that I want to try. Look, I really, since I see that mango is, I definitely want to get my hands on, as many of the to see how they are, because I've come to the conclusion that I really like mango, in a fragrance. It's not plum. I think plum might be. I know you're not a huge plum fan, but I really like plum, but the mango I'm really getting into because I like all the different, like sweet mango, I like the green mango, I like, what I mean, I like different variations of it.
Oh yeah, that's why I ordered the Vulcan Few, even though I got a fire and mango bliss, because I'm like, even if it's similar or different, it doesn't matter. It's got mango in it. I'm feeling some mango fragrances.
Damn, Randy said he tried mango oud and it smelled like dirty oud and rubber. you know if you would have just left it at the dirty oud, I'd have been like, okay, oh my house. But the rubber, that's disappointing. That is so disappointing when a fragrance gives you that tire rubber smell, Play-Doh. Mm.
Tim, you're talking about sitting in grown men's laps, bro. No words. Now Diego says he's a fan of the mango, though. I know some people really enjoy it. Seems to be one of those that people, if you get a ton of mango, you love it. But if you're even a bit sensitive to oud, it's not good. Yeah, pass for me.
Oh, okay. Then I might try it out. Then I might give it a shot because I love me some skanky oud.
Someone said to Cologne Boy that Ozempic does wonders.
Some people,
I don't even know.
some people are just hateful for no damn reason, dude. Some people just ain't got nothing else better to do than just be fucking miserable.
Right? I basically had to cut ties with one of my good friends that I've been friends with for like 25 years today. Because he just miserable and on some hating stuff.
Dang. I still might check it out though. I definitely might just get a sample or a decant though, Randy, just to see. Because nah, I don't miss NC King. I go. My son still lives there. My brother still lives there. My sister. I got family up there. I go up there at least 3, 4 times a year. The only reason I wasn't there for the Puerto Rican parade is because I'm getting married this week. Otherwise, I would have been there right now. Yeah, I might be. Diego's got a pretty decent nose for frags. But then again, so do you. You like a lot of the a lot of the similar fragrance profiles as I do, but I still be willing to give it a try.
Say Kajal Ican and Narcotica Narco Oasis as it. What about those two? Are you gonna get him? Oh, damn, what time is it?
I can. Jesus. I can.
That is one of my favorites ever.
That stuff is so good. Mm.
Yeah, that passion fruit and pineapple with the
Yes,
mango.
sir. Very. I look. I've had a couple of fragrances. Do the passion fruit like that. The passion island and stuff, but it's not the mm-mm. That right there in the eye can. Man, that thing smell like cut up. Somebody just sat there and right there in front of you and just said, mm.
Mm-hmm.
Arcade, not anymore. Because obviously I'm in healthcare, and they would frown upon that if I was to, give them some cloudy urine.
Right.
But, I definitely enjoy a well done cannabis frag. Matter of fact, I was just telling him I've got one coming this week, the new Lorenzo Pizzaglia Speechless, and it is a peach cannabis frag, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that. Um, I don't want it. I don't want to walk around smelling like I just chiefed a whole ounce of loud. But if it's got a nice little, something to it, I'm down for it.
Right. And I never have smoked, but everyone always thinks that I'm high. I'm proud of the fact that I haven't. Nothing against anyone who has, obviously, because it's natural. It's fine. I don't judge at all for that, but I don't want people to think, oh, he looks high and he smells like weed. That motherfucker's definitely high because I also work in healthcare and that would be a bad look for me.
Exactly, and that's why I don't like the ones that like. Don't get it wrong. I would never wear any of the ones I have to work. But
Oh,
I
fuck
have
yeah.
some. Yeah, I
HR.
definitely have some that I wear. But I put on some that literally everywhere I went, people were looking at me like, smoke the whole bag, why don't you? And I'm like, it's not me. It's my fragrance. And they're like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, no, for real. It's my cologne.
uh,
I know a lot of nurses, and that dude King. I just can't. I just can't because they, I work for one of the places that will pop a random on you whenever. Because it is not legal here in North Carolina, so it's not like in New York where y'all got dispensaries or where y'all can walk around and go to a dispensary. In North Carolina, it is not legal.
yeah, it's legal here in Ohio, but I know my work would not be cool if people were doing that if they knew. I'm sure some people do, but say Diego, I was gonna say you probably like Ombre Nomad if you like the gritty. I also hate Ombre Nomad. Yeah, Diego, that's like one of Diego's signature scents is that Ombre Nomad. That and Santal 33.
Hombre Nomad it actually just got a smell of that not too long ago, and I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I actually, like I said, I just got a little smell of it. That's one of the ones I would have to give a full wear into to really, really get, to really get a good feel of. But I might feel about that the way I felt about Mojave Ghost by Barredo. I used to hate Mojave Ghost. Oh, at least I thought I did. But because I just sprayed it and was like, ooh, I don't like that. Man, I like it. a lot. Tim, you say your tolerance for edibles is too high. Tim said he a professional.
I can see
That,
Tim just eating a whole bag of edibles.
that's probably how he shot your damn bed.
Man. Yeah, anybody new in the chat who does not know the story, Tim is my friend in real life, and he came over and was like wanting to look at one of my new guns. And I told him before he looked at it, I said, hey, man, just so you know, I keep one in the chamber of everything. We are ready to go over here. He went in there and he said he racked it to try to pop the the bullet out of the chamber, and ended up pulling the trigger and shot my mattress. Could have killed him. I thought he shot my dog. If he would have shot my dog, Grim G would not have a channel because Grim G would be in prison. Yeah, I did rack it. The bullet would have jumped out, brother. Say, dude, got lately Avnon Tarati Electric, Zaharov Signature Seraphim Musk, and next on my list will be Kajal Kalata, but I don't know when. What? I need to look into Kajal Kalata. I'm gonna put that on my list.
Yeah, that's their brand new one that they just dropped or they're about to drop or whatever have you. I saw a thing for it the other day and I got it pinned also to check out because all I saw was Colada and I was excited about that alone just because it was called Colada.
Oh yeah, you already know it's got to be some pina colada vibes, but better.
Let's see, it says top notes are bergamot, fruity notes, pineapple, middle notes, lily of the valley, violet, base notes, amber, coconut, and benzoin. So it's inspired by a pina colada. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean, they say it.
I guess we'll see who gets to it first here. We'll have
I,
to. They'll have to
I
let
will
the other
say,
ones know.
I'm gonna wait for Joel. Joel said he got it coming, so I'm gonna wait for him and see what he say before I even do it.
See, Grim, how did you try Seraphim Musk already? I have not tried Seraphim Musk.
Oh, Randy, you bought it too. You bought that colada too. Hey, I definitely between you and Joel, I will definitely be waiting to see what you all think about it. Because, like I say, I love Lamar. ICANN is beyond good, and so I definitely am interested to see what this one smells like.
Oh, so Randy was asking how electric was. Yeah, no, I have not tried Musk. I've tried electric, or I've got electric. Yeah,
Oh, the new Seraphim Musk.
yeah. I've not. I've not tried that. I don't even think
Nah,
it's really out yet, is it?
well, Ross
Pre-ordered?
did a review of it today. Ross did a review of it today, and you can pre-order it. And and he did a review of it today. So it looks like it might be a little interesting. I don't.
See, Graham, I found the motorcycle I want to get. I can't remember if I told you before or not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the bike I have now. Shop said they'd put a motor in it for less than 1,500 if I provided the motor. Shit.
Hey, Quill, I was about to say I've got 441, including decants. I know Randy got more than
Randy got 647. Damn.
me. Yeah, I was about to say I know he had to have more than me. Yeah, yeah, that game was. I cut that thing off a long time ago. I was like, this ain't even a game. This is a runaway, a blowout.
Wait, who?
No, I have not tried Iberian leather. I've only tried African leather and Italian
I actually have a decant of Iberian leather.
leather. Yeah, how do you like that one?
I haven't really smelled it yet. I got so many samples and decants. They're just sitting over there chilling.
I mean, a lot of people don't like. A lot of people. Some people really like African leather. Some people don't like it. It's that cumin note in it that some
Yep.
people just can't. And it doesn't. It does not bother me. It doesn't have that bo smell or anything like that. I like African. I like African leather a lot. And the Italian leather was okay. It just it was more like a feminine leather to me though. It was a little more. I don't know. It seemed it was leather, but it seemed more like a lady's leather handbag than.
I was gonna say, kind of like light in the ass.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a light, supple leather.
1,900 is insane. Yeah, that's wild. But I partner with the decant site, so I get packages every week. Hell yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. That's that's goals. Goals. Get those
That
weekly packages.
falling down the stairs not good for your health. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, did you get those pictures I sent you, Tim? You said because of my decants, the big bottles too, man. Make me look like a welfare case over here, brother. 647 is wild.
Hey Randy, have you ever tried any fragrances by Janelle Gilly or Joel? Either one of you all?
Nope, it's on. I wrote it down.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I told you about it. The R&B, the jazz, and all. Yeah,
Yeah, Darnell Gilly right there. So you don't know about the stupid hot though? Well, you tried that Sofa King hot sauce from damn the place Jungle Gems. You tried that? Hit your forearm, fell on your ass. What's even more wild is in 2022, I had 38. You went from 38 in 3 years to 640 something. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's a new niche. He's been getting a lot of traction. He was I found him through one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, Aroma Affair, and they like to showcase a lot of niche houses, and he's got a lot of fragrances, and all his fragrances are music inspired. Like he has one called techno, one called jazz, one called pop, one called R&B, but R&B is special. Jazz is good. I mean, they're all good, but the R&B, it's so good.
All right, later, Tim. I'll talk to you, brother. I'll talk to my lady. What I miss? Can you spell it in chat? Oh yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't type it in chat.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm on
If,
my,
if y'all got something to write with, I'm pretty sure I spelled it when D Boogie said it last time.
but it's Zernellgillie. Zernell Gilly. And the R&B is he's got this it's got this honey tangerine and guava with papaya. That's a good one too. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh man. You said putting it on paper, grandma's backwards. Yeah, I know. But I know that he could probably read it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
well,
That's it, Randy Joel. That's the way. Yeah.
y'all, I think I gotta be up at 4:30. It's
Ooh.
quarter to 11. Might go for a few more minutes here, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. Say, D Boogie, have you gotten your nose on any Van and Cleef fragrances?
Van and Cleef. That's like from the Van Cleef and Arpels.
Check them out. I'm currently on the hunt for a sense of wood, apricot, and cognac. That sounds fire. New bottle of Naxos and an unnamed fresh fragrance I need that has yet to introduce itself to me yet. Got you. Orchid leather is fantastic. So is Ombre Imperial.
Yeah, I was gonna say Midnight in Paris is the only one that I ever knew about, and I was gonna say that I didn't think you could find it anymore.
So you need a Van Cleef bracelet? I didn't know that. I just knew of them from fragrances.
Moonlight patchouli. Ooh, that sounds good. You know, you said magic word. You said patchouli. I love
Yeah, I
me
like
some patchouli.
patchouli.
Cause what are you doing in there? What in the
Van Cleef makes jewelry. Got you. Get your nose on Faces of Francis.
Faces of Francis Van Cleef. Let's see. Moonlight patchouli. Amber Imperial. Santal Blanc. Neroli Amara. Like they got some. Okay.
He said, "What did your ex friend do? I heard you mention that in the live earlier." Man, all right. So this dude, if I can't, which I get that I'm very busy, but if I can't ride my motorcycle with him, he acts like a woman and cries kind of like a bitch. I mean, he was a friend for like 25 years or something crazy, man. But so here's the thing. I'm very busy. Y'all know that I'm trying to grow my little YouTube channel. You know, I finally hit monetization for donations. So now I'm trying to grind out that last 1,000 hours for ad revenue. But besides that, I just started a business on Saturday. I got my LLC set up. I set up my EIN for my bank account for my business. I'm going to be looking into machines and shit for my business. So I'm also reading. I dedicate an hour a day to reading. Also, I put my health at the top of my priority list. Working out is always at the top of my list. So anytime he wants to ride, he's like, right out to me, right out to my place. And it's like, you live like an hour away, dude. For one, you know, I have night blindness. I don't see well at night. To ride on a motorcycle through the woods an hour away, leaving your girlfriend's place. For one, it's not even his place, it's his girl's place. And he's saying, come to my girl's place. Get your own goddamn spot. Get your own spot. You want me to hang out, bro? I don't. What man says come to my girl's place? To me, that's just kind of weird. But, you know, besides that, I'm busy. I work, you know, I'm waking up at 4:30 in the morning. I ain't trying to ride an hour out of my way and then an hour back this way. Like, if you want to ride with me, you're going to have to come this way because I'm busy. So, like today he wanted to meet up, and I said, well, I got somewhere I got to be at 2. He said, oh, that's perfect. Where? And I said, Kings Island. So he basically said I was an idiot and feeble minded because I'm going to stand 2 hours in line to wait for a 5-minute thrill on a roller coaster or something. And I had to tell him, I said, bro, I said, you're definitely being a douche right now. I said, I was not going there to ride rides. I was not going inside the park. Stop being a dildo. And he said, you're the biggest douche of all. And started running his mouth. And he said, fuck you. Whoa, those are the magic words for me. So I let him have it. I sent him like a minute and a half voice clip of me telling him, like, bro, I don't give a shit. Every time I want to work out, he says that's gay because I'm prioritizing my health. So it was gay that I wanted to work out. I think I'm better than him, is what he tried to tell me. And it's like, bro, I'm trying to obtain financial freedom. I'm not prioritizing riding my motorcycle over starting a business. To me, that's more important. So yeah, I basically had to tell him, like, bro, don't fucking talk to me. I don't need friends like that. And then he tried to gaslight me and say, thanks for using me. For what? So yeah, that's what happened with my ex friend.
Let's see. Yeah, Sonder. That peach cannabis. It's by Lorenzo Pizzaglia. So I don't expect it to be skunk spray. So I'm hoping that it's going to be, you say, Mirage Exotique. Tropical, sweet, fruity, coconut, citrus, lactonic, amber rose. Top notes are mandarin orange, passion fruit, and saffron. Middle notes are mango, coconut, and rose. Base notes are amber, sandalwood, cedar, and vanilla. Where have you been all my life?
Right.
Let's see. A lot of people must not know about it because it only has one review on Fragrantica. But I like that though. I like that better. Let me find out where I can find this. Lucky set. They
You
got one
say, so
called.
you're just going to throw away 25 years. No, he threw away 25 years when he said, fuck you to me. And said that I was a douche. And said that I was acting like I was better than him. He threw away that friendship. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that, man. You want to always come at me with negativity, bro. I don't do negativity in my life. I don't. So nah, that was him, and that's hey, cool. So did you ride roller coasters? What'd you do at Kings Island? We were dropping her son off for work. But after that, I was gonna go fragrance shopping. Like I had already had those plans.
Hey Joel, I'm looking at either. I'm really digging. They got one, the Mirage Exotique, the new one, yeah, like you said, and then their old one, the Mirage Gourmand. That looks good too. I don't. That's almond cake, pistachio, hazelnut, tonka, vanilla, white musk, and woods. That one sounds good too. To the world. Uh-huh. Be some of that too. Yeah, they got something. I'm not sure.
Y'all. I hate to do it because everybody has been so interactive. But I got to be up at 4:30 in the morning, and it is 11. It's 11 o'clock. So if I fall asleep right now, I'll get 5.5 hours of sleep. So I got to try to hop off here and wind down a bit. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the 24 likes. I appreciate D Boogie for joining me as always. I appreciate the donation. Who was that that donated wax? He's not here, but still appreciate it. Damn, what did the match do? Oh, he's way behind in the
Yeah.
chat.
I definitely appreciate all y'all coming in and chopping it up with us.
Yeah, I'll
And
tag you. Everybody sub to D Boogie. If you have not, I will tag him. I can only do it after the fact for some reason, but I'll tag him so you can check him out. 4 more minutes? Hell nah, bro. I'm going to bed.
yeah, I appreciate you, Joel and Randy, for y'all's fragrance suggestions. I added them to my list. I will definitely be checking a lot of those out. Christine, Omar, Quill, Everybody, you know what it is. I'll talk to y'all later. Graham.
All right, brother. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Make sure you're always the best amount person in the room. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully, y'all had a great weekend. And I'm out.